Sam Sulek is without a shadow of a doubt one of the world's biggest online fitness influencers. As of July 2024, Sam has accumulated 2.5 million TikTok followers, 5.8 million on Instagram, and 3.8 million subs on YouTube, all of which add up to a massive 191.8 million video views.
Holy shit. Oh my God. That's fucking pumped.
And in this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how I scaled him a multi-million-dollar per month fitness business. Now I know what you're thinking, but Charlie, I don't have anywhere near the audience Sam has. How am I supposed to make millions of dollars when I can't even get 100 views per post? Well, first, yeah, you're kind of right. And this is something we'll discuss later on in this video. But secondly, and most importantly, I guarantee you that if you apply the things about to talk about in this video, then you too can scale your business to multiple seven figures, even with a small following. So after numerous hours of researching and studying Sam's statistics, I managed to compile all the data and put together a pretty simple step-by-step process to build a multi-seven-figure fitness business. I'll be sharing with you the 3 things Sam is currently doing wrong, but more importantly, the 3 things he's doing right, which you can implement and take away from this. And if that's not enough to convince you to wait till the end of this video, because I have a top secret tip that I'm gonna share with you that only a small amount of successful people know about. Now I'm gonna go through some of the key things Sam is doing, which are absolutely crushing it, which you can take and implement into your own content strategy and into your own business. Now, number 1 is content frequency and consistency. This dude is a machine. He posts a YouTube video every single day, and I mean every single day. And one of the biggest problems I see with people who want to be successful online is they don't do enough volume. Now, they don't do enough volume as in making enough content, A, to get results, but B, to actually get good. Because the more content you make, the better it gets by the repeated bout effect of getting better at the skill by the amount of volume you're doing. So if you're watching this, one of the huge takeaway points that's helped me be very successful is the amount of content I produced. I produced over 7,000 posts on Instagram alone. On our fitness YouTube channel, I think we've got 1,000 videos on that. We're cranking out videos on this channel like wildfire. And the key thing for you is you need to understand the importance of high frequency and being very consistent with the posting cadence you're using. Number 2, it's relatable topics to the ICA and the type of people you want to speak to. Sam has a very specific bro science type of audience, who are generally young guys, 20 to 25, who want to see him sit around, eat chicken and rice, lift big weights, and do cool shit. What is it that's relatable to your audience? And this ties in also to his brand. He's probably making anywhere between $50,000 to $100,000 per month on ad revenue, which is wild. But if you look, he's still driving around his slightly shitty car. He's not got a really flash mansion. And this makes him super relatable to you, the viewer watching it. Because you're like, Sam's like me. He's one of the boys, he's in the gym, he's eating chicken and rice. He's probably doing a lot of anabolics, there's no doubt about that. That's why he's so jacked. But this is a key thing to understand. He's keeping himself relatable and he's not changing his content, which is working. This is the most important skill you can have in business and in content is pattern recognition. When you see something that works, you need to lean into it and keep doing that thing. If you have a piece of content that's banging, keep making that style of content, keep on that topic and theme, and you'll keep getting the same success because that's really what people want to see. Now, the third thing I like to talk about is like contrarian thinking. Now, his content is contrarian. What does that mean? The opposite of what everyone else is doing. It's super raw, it's super unedited, and has things like this.
Okay. Oh, good. Yeah.
Which is really basic and looks pretty crap on camera, but it's a pattern interrupt. And even if you look at his thumbnails, everyone's thumbnails now are so overly edited and use a lot of AI, whereas he just has clips of even him like screen grabs the videos, doing like squats with 5 plates, benching loads of weights, and it's a pattern interrupt. You see it on a YouTube home screen and you click on it because it looks different. And the last thing I want to touch on about Sam is this. He's well articulated. He can talk properly. He can enunciate his words. He comes across very well and he's charismatic. Like you'd want your mum to meet Sam Sulek. He seems like a good dude.
But other than that, you got to chill, eat some, I think some Costco wontons.
That's when you're going to build a solid brand because people are going to buy into you. And if you look at some of the most successful bodybuilders in history from a business perspective, they all have that same traits. Look at someone like Jay Cutler, white guy, well-spoken, comes across well, like the all-American hero. And here's a superpower tip. Because Sam posts every single day, his consistency becomes part of your routine because you know Sam's gonna upload a video, so you watch that video every single day. Maybe it's when you're doing cardio, maybe it's when you're eating your food. And this is where Sam almost integrates into your life as the viewer because you know you're gonna get to see him. And it's like a documentary you get to tune into every day of what Sam's doing. Now here's some huge mistakes Sam's making right now with what he's doing from a business perspective. Number one, he's not selling a product. He actually has nothing to sell you. If you look at his YouTube summaries, there is nothing you can buy, there's no discount codes, nothing. Number two, he's not building a team. He's recording his own videos, he's editing his own videos, he's publishing his own videos. Very good from a profit perspective in a business, but not great in terms of scalability, which is something as he gets older, is something he's gonna want to fix to have more impact and income. And lastly, the weirdest thing here is he's done zero, and I mean zero collaborations on his channels with anyone else. No other content creators, no one. Now he's part of Hostile Supplements with Fuad Abiad. He spoke on some of their podcasts, he talks on some podcasts, but he never has any collaborations on his own content, which I find is wild, and it actually shows how much of a maverick is in the industry. And I actually think this gives him some authenticity because most people are always pimping themselves out in YouTube videos to get people to get the views with clickbait titles, which maybe this video has to some degree. Now, what's even more crazy is Sam is only 22 years old. Now, the reality is he can't go on like this for the rest of his life. And I'm gonna reveal to you now how he can scale and make millions and millions of dollars every month with probably only an hour's work every single week. Now, if I was Sam, this is exactly what I would do to make money. Number one is have a low ticket offer, which is probably something like $97 a month for a bulking and a cutting plan. The reason I would go at a low price point is for a couple of different reasons. One, his demographic is quite young, of like 18 to 25. Secondly, Sam doesn't strike me as the type of person who wants to run a big team with a lot of operations, a lot of management, a lot of coaches. Bear in mind, he's doing all of this himself at the moment. So the first core offer I would have with him would be $97 a month for like a bulking program or a cutting program, which is automated, which is charged monthly. And the secret of this is actually you don't charge people monthly, you charge them every 4 weeks, every 28 days, so you get an extra billing cycle. The second thing I would do is I would have a higher ticket offer slightly, which has a group community aspect. So that'd be $197 a month, and maybe they get 2 group Zoom calls with Sam per week in a big Q&A, and maybe there's some type of Facebook or group or school community, and maybe some access to some extra training videos where Sam teaches some of his knowledge in terms of bodybuilding, training, and nutrition. This is where the fun starts. Sam currently gets 300,000 YouTube views per day. I repeat that, 300,000 YouTube views per day. Now, he has nothing in his links in bios or summary descriptions to buy anything. Now, if we put one of these program links in there and he didn't even push it, I can guarantee he could sell at least 1,000 of these a day at a low price of $97 a month. Now, when you start to look at the math of this, this is absolutely insane. So that reoccurring revenue, if he was selling 1,000 people a day at $97, is $97,000 per day. At the end of the first month, that means your monthly reoccurring revenue, which should come in the second month, is gonna be $2.9 million already in the bank, due to be charged the following month.
Holy fuck. Okay, that's actually fucking freaky.
Now, what happens with these subscription products is you're gonna have some type of churn rate, and let's say the churn is horrendous. Let's say you lose half of the people, they don't do the second month. The reality of what happens now is your revenue will still increase because you're still signing up 1,000 people a day and bringing in $97,000 just on this one traffic source of YouTube. This isn't talking about Instagram, this isn't talking about TikTok, this is purely just from his YouTube channel, how he can automate that and make money on demand. Now, where this gets absolutely batshit crazy, as within a few months, he should be at a position he'll have $4 to $5 million a month in MRR, which is monthly recurring revenue. And actually what this means is the valuation of Sam Sulek as a business would be insane. If he built his own software app and he actually put all these customers and clients into that, he could get a 10x multiple on this business. So let's say, for example, he's bringing in $4 million a month. That valuation of that business would then be $48 million he could potentially sell it for. Now, if Sam was looking to bring in additional revenue, what he could also do is what he already has, is he has a supplement relationship with Hostile Supplements with Fuad Abiad. He could put into all the client programs, the Hostile Supplements, protein, creatine, all this type of stuff, with discount codes and links and get a kickback. He could easily add hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars extra revenue just in affiliate deals from the amount of users he get into the platform. And one huge bonus thing I would definitely do if I was Sam, if he didn't want to market and actually sell right now, because if he's building his brand for the future and he wants to monetize later on, The most valuable thing you can have that you can't lose is an email list. This is data you own. So what he should do is he should create some type of free guide that he puts in the YouTube summary of all of his videos, and he just collects people's information, collects their emails. And then what he could also do is he could send out newsletters and a daily email to push his YouTube videos out as well, which would give him another distribution platform for completely free. And this is actually a form of owned media he would have. Now, if you're watching this thinking, what can I take from this that I can implement that Sam's done? There's two huge things we've spoken about in this video. The first one is consistency and frequency. Sam posts every day for a year on YouTube. The shortest video is 17 minutes. The second thing which actually really made Sam stand out, which is the reason why anyone would actually give a shit about him, is the fact that he's actually jacked and he's in really good shape. So for example, if you want to start a fitness business, you don't have to be as big as Sam Sulek, but you probably have to have something about you that makes you stand out and be different. So what I would do right now, try and think about 3 things from your past, which makes you unique, that someone's going to buy into, which can make you stand out on social media. Now, if you like the information in this video, we've just posted a video on how we scaled Nathan Johnson from making 30K a month to 88K a month in 6 months. So go check this out. And if you want help in terms of scaling your own fitness business, you can hit the link below this video to book on a call to find out exactly how we can help you at 7 Figure Scaling Systems. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel.